Greetings, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the platform. Thank you guys for checking this one out. So another stamp of approval for Shivnarine Shandopal. Yes, my peeps, a former West Indies batting coach has given his approval or his green light for CWI to go ahead and give Shivnarine Shandopal the head coach position. We're going to talk about that. Plus, we see over there in India, in the Raji Trophy tournament that they have going on over there, Prithvi Shaw actually scored a triple century. 379, was looking good as if he was going to get 400, but he was removed when he was on 379. So we're going to talk about that. Just make sure you give a listening ear until the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Zane. All right, so everybody, you know, has been weighing in on this West Indies head coach situation. Everybody giving their opinion, everybody giving their 2 cents, and everybody think they know who is the best person to get the job. Now, somebody that would have been pretty close to CWI has actually given his recommendation, and we're talking about the former West Indies batting coach, Toby Radford. He is saying that he would definitely back Shivnarine Shandopal to get the job. Now, Shivnarine Shandopal has been getting a lot of you know, a lot of support from people. People have been saying that he's the right man. Now, this former batting coach, Toby, is saying that he thinks Shiv would be a solid head coach. And he said that he's well familiar with Shiv, having worked with him prior, and he believes that with his qualities and how he goes about the cricket, he would be a good example. Now, this is what he's saying, and I quote, "I am a big fan. I have often talked about what he brought to the game as a player." So that is what Toby is saying. He actually would have given interviews on several occasions talking about what Shivnarine Shandopal brought to the game as a player. And he went on to say, and I quote, he's a very hard worker and very meticulous as it relates to how he goes about his planning for games, right? He's saying that a lot of these, you know, things that, a lot of these qualities, Shivnarine Shandopal could basically, you know, help the youngsters to develop. You know, he could help to instill these sort of qualities in the youngsters as a coach. He also went on to say he has been there and done it all. That is Shivnarine Shandopal. He has been there and done it all. He has played all over the world. He has been on tour all over. He was ranked as the #1 batsman for quite some time. You guys know I back Shivnarine Shandopal to get the job. I want him to get a look in, and alongside Sir Curtly Ambrose. But I am going to be the one to say, listen, you have to remember that an excellent player does not necessarily equal an excellent coach, and a bad player does not necessarily equal a bad coach. You understand? Not saying that Shivnarine Shandopal will not be a good coach because he was a good player. Not saying that. I'm just trying to remind you guys that a man being able to dominate the game playing, not all the time is able to transfer the knowledge that is needed to other players, yeah, to players that are under his wings. We don't know if that is the case with Shiv. He would have proven that he has the ability, would have won the CPL, and he's working with the US team. So, you know, he's definitely up for the job, up for the task. So let us see how that goes. He went on to say that he is a new coach, and he's still finding his feet, but he has he has had relatively good success, having won with CWI, having won with the CPL with the Jamaica Talawas, and, you know, being able to bring the US team to the World Cup. There are a couple of things under his belt that definitely shows that he's heading in the right direction. I definitely second Toby. It would be good to see Shiv getting this job. I mean, it goes without saying, him getting the job does not necessarily mean he will fix West Indies cricket. And if he's in the job 3, 4 years, 5 years, and we don't see any improvement, it is common sense, people are going to start saying, boy, seems as if it was the wrong appointment, doesn't seem as if he's going to be able to manage it. And it goes without saying, we have a lot of things going against us as West Indians. You know, not only resources, but players not wanting to play the longer format and all of that. So not being able to continuously develop their game. A man score a couple of centuries at the under 19 level, get a couple of games in T20, and they think that is it. They stop working on their game and start being what we would call in Jamaica yam lickers. All they good to do is just see ball and try lick ball, see ball, lick ball. You understand? So it's a lot of things that we have going against us, but we're definitely hoping that whoever the next coach is will be successful. And you see, I oftentimes say this, you know, it's the same thing when I am selecting a squad or a player or a team. If I am selecting a playing 11 and I don't have a particular player in my playing 11, because that player is selected by the coach or the captain to be in the playing 11 and he was not in my playing 11, it doesn't mean I don't want that player to perform. He's in the team, I want him to perform. You understand? And that is where we need, that is how I think we need to start look at the cricket. Because you have somebody from your country, or because you have somebody that you think should get the job and they did not get the job, you wish for people, the person in the job to fail. No man, if we mean West Indies cricket good, whoever gets the job, we should be backing them in the sense that once they are already in the job, we should be saying, listen, you know, I probably did not vote for this man to get the job, but he's already there, so we want the team to do well. That is how I look at it, my peeps. You know, don't know if everybody needs to look at it that way, but generally speaking, I am thinking that we need to support the team once the appointment is made and we are playing games. So, you know, let us just hope that Shiva or whoever get the job will be able to do the thing. Alright, the next thing that I want to talk about, talking about T20 cricket and the longer format of cricket, we had Prithvi Shaw over there, probably not pronouncing his first name correctly, over there in India, scoring 379. You understand? And at the age of 23, that is definitely good. He's actually playing in the red ball, one of the red ball leagues that they have over there. I think it's the Raji Trophy. They have different leagues that they play red ball cricket, and he was able to get 379. And based on reports, he was looking extremely good to get 400 before he was trapped in front LBW. And 379 was pretty good. You know, it's good when you see youngsters staying at the crease and batting. It's not international bowling, it's not international players, generally speaking, that is going up against, but the level is high, the level is good. And you know, it's a good look, it's a good look. You understand? It's good for test cricket when we see people, youngsters, having the appetite to go out there and bat that long. It's hard to break into India's team. It's hard to break in the T20 and the ODI team. So, you know, if you want to try and hammer down a spot in a team, especially the red ball team, this is the best way to turn eyes. And he's extremely talented. He has played a couple of games for India already at the international level, but you know, good to see a youngster getting 379. I am still waiting to see another player getting a 500 and odd in one of them domestic tournament there, just like the king himself, Brian Lara. Big up on yourself, my peeps, and we leave it right here so for now. See it?